Hello, everybody. This is a schedule update, update to my channel, that kind of stuff. So I finally am now pushing for uh, the schedule changes that I kind of was talking about in my one of my previous live streams that I had with you guys, kind of in chat and like stuff, so on and so forth. I now know my schedule for the upcoming weeks and so on and so forth, however long it takes, kind of thing. A couple shows will be put on hold until later, but I will show you the current schedule as it stands right now. So here is the schedule. So every Monday will be Monogatari and Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail will come out on Monday, same day upload to YouTube. Monogatari will still have the week-long, week early thing on Patreon, so Patreon can still get those episodes a week early. And Monogatari does have like 6 weeks left of Monogatari before that show is concluded. I think I'm not sure if there's anything more after that, but so on and so forth. So that's on Monday. Wednesday we have From the New World and episodes periodically for Seven Deadly Sins. So Seven Deadly Sins did come out on a Monday, but I kind of pushed it to Wednesday because Wednesday didn't really have anything besides From the New World. So expect Seven Deadly Sins on Wednesdays from now on. As well as Patreon will get both shows, From the New World and Seven Deadly Sins. Patreon will get both shows early access for a week, kind of thing. So expect those up on Patreon every now and then. The first episode for Seven Deadly Sins is already up on Patreon right now. The first batch, I should say, of the second season is already up there. So you can go watch that if you're a supporter, or you can just wait this upcoming Wednesday to see it publicly pushed out and everything. As for Friday, Friday we'll have the quad shots and then JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, that one is same day upload, just like Fairy Tail will be, which is as you know, basically as the episode comes out live, I record it and push it out like immediately the same day, kind of thing. So expect those on Friday, basically for JoJo. As for the quad shots, seeing how we just finished up Madoka Magica, or Madoka. I would say Madoka, but like I know that's wrong. I know it's wrong. I apologize. It's been like 2 months since I've seen the show. Anyways, Madoka Magica. Since that has concluded, for those of you wondering, the next show to be up on Patreon, the next show to be up on public for YouTube, the next in the list is No Game No Life. That will be starting to kind of roll out in the next month of November. So you should see all those parts come out periodically, even a bonus episode as well. We watched a couple of the extra things, as well as like a No Game No Life in 7 minutes kind of thing, all combined into like a bonus part kind of thing. I'm gonna move this over here. There we go. Actually move a little bit more. Okay, so that is going to be up on November, basically. No Game, No Life. That's going to be the show for Quad Shot for public for YouTube. As for Patreon will actually be getting Death Parade. So all month long of November, Death Parade will be part of the Quad Shot. So expect those every Friday. I mean, same with No Game, No Life. Every Friday, on the dot, basically, a new part will come out, kind of thing. So that's Friday. All of that is Friday. Saturday, because Ruby is now starting up again with Volume 6, expect Ruby episodes to come out on Saturday when it's publicly available, kind of thing. Because with Ruby, just like well, not just like, but so we can't upload reactions for Ruby until the week is up, kind of thing. So when for instance, I already recorded the first episode for Ruby when it came out. Like the second it was like released, I recorded my reaction to it. But I can't upload it anywhere until it's public on Rooster's site. So I have to wait until then to publicly upload it to YouTube. So next Saturday, episode 1 will be publicly released, and then at that time I'll basically be watching episode 2, and I have to wait for a week for that one to come out, and so on and so forth. So reactions for Ruby and everything will always be like 1 week behind, like upload days and everything like that. That's just how it goes. As for the little show down there, you might have like seen Overlord. I am doing a new kind of series that goes beyond my schedule, kind of thing. There is no set date for it, kind of thing. I explain it way in detail in the actual Overlord redirect and actual reaction itself that you guys will see. For the first episode that publicly you guys will see will be on Wednesday, but Patreon gets Overlord a week early. Any supporter amount, kind of thing. So I should actually mention that too. So, Monogatari, From the New World, Seven Deadly Sins, all those shows are locked behind the $5 tier on Patreon. As for the quad shots, like No Game No Life or Death Parade or whatever, those kind of quad shots, those as well as Overlord will be locked behind the $1 tier, which is like just like polls and that kind of thing like that. So just a little kind of bonus stuff for people who are supporting just like a couple bucks a month kind of thing. You get some extra stuff there basically. So the thing with Overlord is basically I'm doing it for a series where there is no schedule, there is no set number of episodes, none of that. Basically I'm watching it on my own. There's no time stampers. I'm literally just watching the opening and endings as they come, kind of thing, unless they're super hardcore spoilery, which someone has said that I believe it was the ending for I'll remind myself later, but the ending for season 2 has a spoiler in it or something like that, so I'll be avoiding those until episode 9, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was the ending. I'll remind myself after this, but anyways, so the kind of new series, and I'm kind of iffy on the name of it, but at the moment it's kind of like Cobra's Pick or Cobra's Choice, that kind of thing. But it's a show that I really want to watch, kind of thing. So I basically do it in my free time. So whenever ever I have free time to record something, I will record Overlord and upload it whenever, kind of thing. So you should expect Overlord sometimes to even be multiple episodes a week, to maybe even just one episode a week, to maybe one episode every 2 weeks, kind of thing, like miss a week kind of thing with Overlord. So there is no schedule for it. There's no set amount of episodes to watch, which means that I basically go until I have to stop or I want to stop or something like that. So it could be like a couple episodes. It could be just one episode. It could be like 5 episodes. It could be just 10 episodes. I don't know. It just depends on what I have to do that day, kind of thing. So I will basically record right where I left off and go as long as I can and then end it. And then that episode will then be put out on the next available day, basically. So typically, I already have 2 episodes out right now for Overlord. I have one out on Wednesday and one out on Friday. So this upcoming week for you guys for YouTube, expect Overlord on Wednesdays and Fridays, or this upcoming Wednesday and this upcoming Friday. It's already out on Patreon, so Patreon can already watch those episodes. And like I said, they get it a week early. So whatever Overlord hits Patreon, the next available week will be out on public, kind of thing. So I have to kind of keep track of that in my head, kind of thing. But Should be fine. Should be fine. Anyways, that's the new schedule of the of my channel kind of thing. As for the other shows that are coming out as well, I know that Index Volume 3 or Index 3, not Volume, sorry. Index 3 Season 3 is out and is like kind of reoccurring or something like that. I know Tokyo Ghoul is out as well, and I know what was the other show? Tokyo Ghoul, Index, Tokyo Ghoul Index, Tokyo Ghoul Index, and what was the other one? Oh, Fate. Fate also is like is out or is coming out, something like that. And we are going to be holding off on those shows until later, kind of thing, and then we'll get back to them when we have time, kind of thing. Uh, as for the Index stuff, I don't think it's actually dubbed yet. I'm pretty sure that was the reason why we put on hold. The main reason why in the live stream, someone told like there's no information about the dub for Index yet. I watched it all in dub, so I do want to kind of continue a dub if by any chance we could do that, which is what we want to do, kind of thing. As for Tokyo Ghoul, we just have all these other shows to do, kind of thing, and Tokyo Ghoul wasn't really like a big staple for my channel. It was kind of like a one-off kind of series that we did, and then the views weren't like, you know, incredible, kind of thing, that in some eyes, so we can hold off on it, kind of thing. But JoJo and Fairy Tail were obviously like the big shows on my channel, so those ones obviously have to do the same day uploads, kind of like that, just to keep going with the whole hype train with those. So that's why those shows were put on hold until later. We will get back to them, so don't worry. We're just gonna have to give them a little bit more time. So that's the schedule. Expect that from now on until you know, Monogatari is finished up, or you know, whatever. So basically, Monday and Wednesday are the only two days of the week that have a main show. Being Monogatari and From the New World. So if those two shows I end up finishing, basically, I will put out a new poll on Patreon for them to vote for a new show to replace that show. As for the Fairy Tail, Seven Deadly Sins, and JoJo episodes, slots, whatever like that, those will most likely not be filled in unless we need to, or you know, something like that. So I guess we could replace, like, for instance, if Fairy Tail ends, kind of like that, we can replace Fairy Tail with Tokyo Ghoul or something like that, kind of thing, to kind of fill the gap, and then have like small episodes or small reactions to kind of like fill the gap, kind of thing. But basically, this whole line here of shows is meant to be kind of like smaller reactions, whereas these ones up here are meant to be the long, big reactions, kind of thing like that, and then that one is just like whatever. So yeah, again, that's the schedule. So expect that in the next coming weeks, and so on and so forth. Starting this week is when it's going to be a thing. As for tomorrow, for YouTube, you guys should see the final episode of damn it, Noragami. I believe, yeah, Noragami, I believe hits public tomorrow for the finale, the final stuff that we did for Noragami, kind of thing. So that hits tomorrow to finish it up. But then at the next Monday after that, Monogatari will hit the slot. So just so you guys are fully aware of my schedule and so on and so forth, that is what it's going to be looking like. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for watching this update video, and let me know down below if I mean, just like any new shows are popping up, any new series that I've done in the past are popping up, kind of thing. any changes to them, if there's like a dub announcements for a lot of the shows, like Index, for instance. I'm still not sure when the dub is going to be released for that, if it's going to be released for that. But stuff like that. If anything changes on these shows, or dub updates and so on and so forth, fill me in, please, if you would. And yeah, I'm excited. It's a good lineup of shows for sure. And I'm really excited about Overlord. Overlord has been. I'm on episode 7, I think it is, of Overlord, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving this new format. For this kind of like, just do it whenever kind of thing like that. I love it. It's great. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in one of my many other shows. Many shows, week to week, and so on and so forth. So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, buddy.